Hi, this is Amira Blake. Let me break this down in the simplest way possible so everyone can understand what's going on with the Iraqi stock market and what it could mean for regular folks. Right now, Iraq is working hard to clean up and modernize its stock market. Think of it like fixing up an old house before you invite guests over. They're patching up the leaks, painting the walls, and putting in new locks on the doors. In plain English, they're making the market safer, more trustworthy, and easier for people to invest in. This isn't just talk. These updates come straight from the Iraq Securities Commission and the Iraq Stock Exchange themselves. They've publicly shared that they passed new laws, improved oversight, and even started using secure government email so things don't get lost or tampered with. They also announced that they're now running some of the best computer systems in the world for trading, the same kind that major global markets use. That's like Iraq going from using a flip phone to the latest iPhone overnight. Now here's the part that matters for investors. Before Iraq's currency, the dinar, gets reset or revalued, stocks are still very cheap. This is the quiet time. Companies are starting to list shares, even family-owned businesses, which means everyday people can buy pieces of them. It's like being able to buy a slice of the bakery down the street before it becomes a national chain. Now imagine this, a handful of small, smart investors. The little guys, the everyday folks, already have their seats at the table. Then one day, the doors open and huge investors from multiple countries walk in. I'm talking about the big banks, funds, and institutions with pockets so deep they can pour in millions, even billions. When that happens, the price of the stock doesn't just inch up, it can jump. What cost $1 before might suddenly cost 5 or 10 just because the big players want in and they're buying fast. The early retail investors, the ones who got in quietly before the crowd, could suddenly find themselves holding shares that are now worth many times what they paid. If, and I say if, because it's still a maybe, the dinar gets stronger and recognized internationally, then things could really change. Suddenly, money from outside Iraq could come rushing in. Foreign investors would see Iraq not as risky, but as an opportunity. That would push stock prices up, sometimes very quickly. But here's the warning. When money floods in, things can get a little wild. Prices can shoot up, but they can also swing down fast. So the folks who are in early, before all the noise, could see the biggest benefit. In the simplest way I can put it, Iraq is fixing the foundation right now. After the dinar is reset, the house could fill up with guests, music, and food. If you're already inside, you get the best seat. If you wait until the party is crowded, you might be stuck outside knocking on the door. So the lesson is simple. Watch what Iraq is doing. They're preparing for growth. And when the currency catches up, their stock market could go from being overlooked to being one of the busiest in the neighborhood. Don't forget, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial professional or an insider. This is for information and entertainment only. Always do your own research before you put any money in. Thanks for listening. If this breakdown helped you, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell so you don't miss the updates. And leave your questions in the comments. I'll make a follow-up video to answer them. This is Amira Blake, and I'll see you next time.